Hey guys, how's it going? Took a few days off, back to work on the 68 Camaro. What I want to do, it's late in the afternoon. I actually went golfing today. But I wanted to come over here and I wanted to get some work done on this car. So I want to go through this right here. I don't have a good feeling about this. I'm going to pull the valve covers off, maybe pull the intake off, and just try to spin it around, see what it does. He did the right thing. Supposedly he loosened up all the valve springs and everything, took all the valve spring pressure off. It's been sitting longer than this motor right here, so I just don't have a good feeling about it. Let's go through it, and if it ends up not being good, I do have a plan B. But let's get our hands dirty and let's go see what we can do with this. Alrighty, let's go. Alright, so here we are on this motor. It's locked up. Alright. I'm going to put this motor to the side. I'm not going to touch this motor. This will be another project down the road. But it's locked up. I didn't have a good feeling about this motor to begin with. Just knowing how long it's been sitting. It was sitting inside. You can see it's clean. Loosen up all the valves, but it's locked up. It's got the ARP head bolts in it, so it's had some work done to it, but I think it's just been sitting so long. I could probably break it free, but if I'm going to put any time and effort into anything, I'd rather use whatever I could off of this, the oil pan and everything. I had a feeling about this motor, so I actually, over the last couple of days, I touched base with Mr. Wilson, and he's actually got a 1968 327 short block, 20 over, pretty much ready to go. So I could take everything off of here, provided everything's good. I can take the heads off of here, the intake. I could take everything off of here. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to yank this motor out. I'm going to take it over to Mr. Wilson's. We're going to break it down, and we're going to take whatever we can off of this that's good, put it on the other 327, maybe get it running, on the ground, maybe, and it should run. It's 20 over, it hasn't been touched, it spins freely, it's a good motor, so I'm going to throw a new cam in it. I think I'll throw a Lenati cam in it. It's just over a thumper cam. It makes good power at low RPM, which is pretty good, especially for this car right here. It could pull this car pretty easily. So what I'm going to do now, I'm gonna rip this motor out. Let's get to work. Come on. You know, sometimes I just get stuck on stupid. I put an engine plate on there, and I'm trying to put a chain on it also. Yep, I was stuck on stupid. Back to work. Motor's out. I got to detail this out. I'll detail that out probably. I'm hoping to do it tomorrow. I'm going to take all these parts, everything here. Maybe not. Nah, I think really the only thing I have to bring is like the distributor, things like that, just get it running, carburetor, stuff like that. So, the motor's tucked away nice. Right in there. So now, I'll head over to Mr. Wilson's house tomorrow morning. And I'm going to pick up everything for the motor, though. I'm going to pick up a complete gasket kit, everything. Oil pump, fuel pump, everything. So, lifters. I want to make sure that there's no problems with this motor. So, but that's pretty much it. I really didn't work long at all. I mean, you can see it. I just pulled the motor out. I had it already prepared the day before. I had to pull the shifter handle out, things like that. But it was pretty much ready to go. And what I was fighting with underneath of the car was the speedometer cable. I just couldn't get it off the tranny, but I eventually got it. So I was kind of fighting with that for a little bit. But, like I say, it's not a long day. I already prepared this car the other day. Friday, I prepared this car to yank the motor out. Just a couple of things that I forgot. And over the weekend, I was just kicking it around. I'm like, what am I going to do with this motor if it's no good? So I went to plan B just in case. So this is where we are on this car. I'm hoping, fingers crossed, I'm hoping to have the motor at Mr. Wilson's house together. Well, stripped down, cleaned up, cam installed, everything put back together. And maybe even started, I know he's got an engine cart. But, I mean, for something like this, we could start it right up on a dolly. It doesn't matter. Just to hear it run. And then, I'm just hoping that I can break the cam in when I get it in here. So, as always, I appreciate you guys watching. I wanted to post this video, this really short video, just to show you where we were on this car. So, tomorrow starts another day. I took the weekend off. I went golfing earlier today, and now I'm back here, and let's see what we get done on this car. So as always, I appreciate you guys watching, and let's see how this thing turns out. Okay, alrighty, we'll see you tomorrow. You guys take care of yourselves.